Sydney is a city with an ever-increasing population as well as economy. In the past, demands of both aspects were met with horizontal city expansion and extensive land reclamation. The hitherto paradigm has been changing in the recent years towards increasing density of and around the Central Business District, or CBD, with a clear emphasis on sustainability. As an example, the area around Barangaroo has seen a lot of change in recent years. Around the beginning of the 21st century, old wharfs around Walsh Bay were retrofitted from disregarded loading bays and custom houses into vibrant commercial and residential areas, all without the need for further land reclamation. Across the road, Barangaroo Reserve is an example of a natural-looking man-made coastline. The idea behind this development is not only to provide recreational and parking spaces for Sydneysiders, it is also an attempt at rehabilitating the coastal wildlife by providing tide pools, which are essential habitats for many local species. Needless to say, the reserve as a former harbor has transitioned from one of the biggest sources of pollution in this area into a green sanctuary hosting only authentic Australian flora, much of which is lacking in the Sydney area due to introduced species from other places. Further south, large-scale development is still taking place. Barangaroo is an area that aims to become the first sustainable, eco-friendly business district in the world. Parts still under development are Central and South Barangaroo. The former is planned to host a large public space for the thousands of newly employed professionals located in Barangaroo South, which is essentially an extension of the CBD. The whole suburb passed rigorous approval procedures from the city administration, demonstrating that sustainability, public spaces, and world-class design are in its focus. Another example of sustainable development can be found at One Central Park building in Chippendale. This building uses various features, such as so-called green walls, in order to minimize energy consumption and the urban heat island effect. This effect refers to the occurrence where densely urbanized areas tend to be much hotter than their rural surroundings. Plants here are used as an insulator of sorts, since they are much better at deflecting heat than, for example, glass. These examples of development, however beneficial or at least minimally harmful to the environment they might be, have unintended socio-economic consequences. Residents in parts of Sydney, such as Millers Point, face increasing pressure from the surrounding development at Barangaroo. The newly built areas at Barangaroo will be largely commercial with only a few residential spaces. Because of that, Millers Point, which currently consists of government housing, is becoming prime real estate in the eyes of future professionals of Barangaroo. We could thus say that development in Sydney has become more eco-friendly, but not quite people-friendly.